What's up, YouTube? GV Trades here again for another day. Today's November, sorry, not November, December 1st. First of the month. I actually took a trade last night during Asia session, and I'll go over that trade right now. So technically, my drawn liquidities last night were previous daily high. Obviously, got taken pretty quickly, so I never bothered targeting that. We also have this previous daily low, this untapped daily gap, and this one is a 4-hour untapped gap as well, I believe. Yeah, 4-hour daily gap, and then previous daily high and daily low. So also had this 4-hour gap to be targeted if we do end up going higher overnight, but obviously we didn't. So I'll just go over the trade right now. So we had this 1-hour gap here. That had basically my plan was to wait for this gap to be inversed. But at the same time, I look into the other time frames, like the lower time frames. I went to the 15-minute. So we have this 1-hour gap, 15-minute, same thing. Sitting at the same area, the gap. 5-minute, same gap, one gap here, one gap here. So I'm like, at this point, I might as well answer off the lower time frame gaps if we're going to continue flushing. So market open around 6 o'clock Asia session. We took out the daily highs in, I think, within 5 minutes. So obviously that one is gone. There's actually a good condition as well, since we don't have any more highs to be taken out except this 4-hour and top gap. We might as well target the lower drawn liquidities. So as you can see, I waited for a setup to appear for me. As you can see here, we have some lower highs that got formed. Now I went to the 15-minute. Basically what I did, I waited for this 15-minute to be inverse. So I entered off with this candle right here. I put my stop loss above the above right here, like around 60 points. So it's more of a continuation trade right now at this point. So I was risking about $500, so I went like 4 micros. 1.5R. I actually recalculated the amount that I need to actually get the 40% consistency rule, because I miscalculated the last one. So I had to, basically I could have gone for the 1 to 2, but a 1.5R is all I need actually. So technically I need 2 more 1.5R trades in order for me to meet the consistency rule and take a max payout with alpha, if I don't end up losing any of my trades. So yeah, 2 more trades that I need. But yeah, I entered right here. Stop loss just above here. And this was the break-even point. So when we tap into that right here, I think we were in drawdown first, and then let's do the 5 minutes drawdown, tapped into it. So I went break even in this candle here. As you can see, it never bothered coming back up. And we made a 5-minute gap right here, which got respected and just kept dumping. But I think it's also because Bitcoin also kept dumping. That's probably why NASDAQ somehow followed Bitcoin. But I'm not sure if there's any type of correlation between Bitcoin and NASDAQ. But somehow Bitcoin dumped as well last night, so maybe that somehow made the move so much faster. Because I mean, usually Asia is choppy and slow. But this trade pretty much took about so I entered around 7 o'clock then. 15, 30, 35 minutes. So what was, I guess that's a pretty good trade. I mean, my draw liquidities were correct. See, I think as long as your draw liquidities are correct, it doesn't matter what kind of strategy you have or what kind of entry you have. You will get hit no matter what. Like, it just depends on how much you risk as well. If your draw liquidity is not correct, that way you don't end up blowing your accounts. But yeah, made 750 on this trade. And today, if I actually traded today, I would have, my only targets would be this guy here, which is a London highs. And we had this 15-minute gap here that we bounce off to. And also we also bounced off of this 50% mark at this daily gap. So that's a really good support level. So you could have entered right here. Stop loss just right here on the on the body. Targeted London highs somewhere here. I guess above right here, London highs. Yeah, that would have been a 1.05 hours trade. But obviously I already locked myself out before even NY session came up, so at this point we'll see what I see again tomorrow. If we do have some obvious drawn liquidities tomorrow, then tonight, I'll go for it. If not, I'll wait for a setup. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna be making another video regarding my plans for December, basically. And I guess you could say that I changed my rules one more time for this time, because I think the rules that I've actually been using lately have been pretty effective, which helped me get my 10K payout last month. So I guess I'll just stick with that and stick with that for pretty much my whole trading journey, I guess, at this point. But yeah, that's the trade for today. Hope you have a good day. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.